G'day fellas and welcome to another casted game. Spawning in on the west of the map, it is Boit. For anybody unfamiliar with Boit, he is a fellow Australian player and caster. I'm going to leave a link in the description to his channel, and he's going to be playing the Chinese on the color blue. His opponent who spawns on the opposite side of the map, it is, of course, Armeria, and he is going to be playing the Delhi Sultanate for us today. So, bit of an interesting matchup. You know, if we'd done this a week ago, I'd probably say these two civs are at the bottom of the table. But these two civs have definitely been moving up in the world when it comes to the meta. But speaking of meta, let's talk a little bit about this map. We're on the map Nagari, and Nagari is somewhat infamous for its playstyle. So this playstyle, you have to go water on Nagari, and very typically, you have to go for the middle water. Now, it is possible, I will be real with you guys, it's probably very likely that you could do some sort of double pond boom, I guess you could call it. So I could see it coming. You boom down here on this sea, you boom up here on this sea, and then you can probably avoid going in on this sea. I think that would actually be pretty good, as long as you could capitalize it into a land, economy. That's the primary thing. You'd have to build like 2 or 3 town centers to do it. But it could definitely work. But the primary thing that players are going to be doing is going for the middle here. That's going to be the big thing. So we'll have a look at the way the players go about it. Now, Boit going to be walling up in the middle here. A very smart decision. You can see already he's come across 2 wolves. So his villager is on very low HP at all. If a scout did manage to come past and spot that villager on such low HP, he would have an absolute field day. So Boit now going to begin docking up here. His opponent will take a look over at what they are up to. We've got an early lumber camp out. We've got 6 villagers here, so highly likely that Armeria, it's very close to America and very close to Armenia. Actually, very close to Armenia. One letter off it. So he's going to be sending out a villager now as well towards the middle. I'm expecting, we can't actually see a waypoint, but I mean, you don't just send a random villager out past your second gold mine for no reason, do you? So probably going to be coming out here as well. Now, his scout did run past and did spot this wall here. So highly likely that he's going to be aware of it. Now we do see that dock going to be coming down. And the question really to be asked is this a good play? Is this the right play in this early game? We've also got a double dock going up to the north. Okay, you know what? I take it back. This is a good play. I like this. Ameria is doing the right thing here. So he is diversifying his fish income. So first and foremost, he is collecting up shorefish up to the north here. He's going to have his dock coming out here. Should be going on the deep sea fish. Let's hope he picks that up or fixes that up. And now going to be coming down here. He knows his opponent has already expanded here. And look at this. We've already got a villager coming over from Boit. This is a different villager. This is different from this one. This one was low HP. Gonna start doing a little bit of the daggeroony that we always love to see. The dagger getting in there on the back of the villager that's trying to build up that dock. But don't you worry, we will be able to report the murder because we are witnesses. Now we've also got the scout going to be coming in as well. And is that villager just heading straight there to the to the shorefish? You poor villager. Outpost now going to be going up, and I think Boit probably realizes that. Hold on. If I'm going to be able to kill his villager here, do I really need to put up this tower? This seems like a little bit excessive, but at the same time, that villager does evaporate into the shorefish. So there is a bug that happens at the moment. If the villager dies over a body of water, it will die. It will just evaporate. And going to be cancelling there to the tower there because of the Delhi fishing boat. So obviously Delhi fishing boat actually going to pick up a nice little kill here as well. So +1 kill for Ameria already in the game. So very nice for him. Now going to be cleaning up these deep sea fish, and it's important to note he can actually be gathering fish and at the same time attacking. So very annoying. It's going to trigger Boit all the time. Going to be letting him know he's getting attacked. But take a look at this. Boit going with his 22 HP tower and now going to start towering up, or rather 22 HP villager. So does Ameria pick this up? Because he could turn on this right now and he could very easily kill this. In fact, it looks like that's what it's going to be that he does. So going to be turning in onto it now. And Boit going to be in a bit of a difficult spot because obviously his villager, he wants to get up this outpost, but at the same time he realizes that he can't. So he's going to have to fall back there. Looks like a villager from Armeria going to be coming out now and looking to begin probably putting down a mining camp. There it goes now. And Boit going to be losing the second villager already. We'll take a look over at the base of Boit and see exactly what he is up to. He's actually aging up with the Barbican of the Sun. So going up to the second age already. So a very early age up for him. He is under attack in the middle, lost 2 villagers already. And look at this villager push that we've got going here. So one of the things that Boit will do, he's a very aggressive player with China. If you've ever watched me play, I'm a bit of a boomer. I take after Viper, I think would be the best way to say it. You know, I like to boom. I like to make town centers. I like to go into that Song dynasty, but Boit, he is a little bit different. And look at the damage that is coming out from those fishing boats. Those fishing boats are single-handedly taking out the fishing boats of their enemy. 3 Delhi fishing boats out damages a dock. Like, the dock heel. That is wild. That is so much damage that happens. So, Boit is a little bit more aggro, so you can see he's got villagers coming over. It actually looks like they're coming over to finish off this outpost that is already down. 4 villagers is quite significant, but the question is, what's he going to be able to achieve with this? Because obviously he knows his enemy is on gold here. This is going to give him a nice little front, but the question is whether he's actually going to be able to lock down any of the map from doing this, because it's going to be easy for his enemy to go up to the next stage. You can see he's basically got enough resources to go up right now, and going to be capturing sacred sites as well on top of that. So pretty nice moves here from Ameria. I definitely like this from him. 6 minutes going for the age up, or going for the sacred site, so pretty nice. Just got to be careful not to lose that scholar. It can be very annoying dealing with these wolves, but you can actually outrun them. And now we've got a junk out on the ocean, so the junk is going to be looking to push back Ameria's fishing ships, and at the same time the outpost is now dropped down in the middle. Is Boit on stone? Boit is on stone. Boit is on stone, and this actually, I know what's coming up. Boit's being a little bit cheeky right now. He is going to be doing a Chinese tower rush by the looks of it. So how does that work? Good question for anybody wondering, how does that work? So this is the trick. You get your towers, and then you get this upgrade right here. Hand cannon slits. And it's pretty cheap. You can see 25 gold, 50 stone, okay? And that's all. And you just spam all of these towers, and you just make hand cannons. And it's very, very strong. So it does 25 damage a pop. So it bypasses things like knights and their armor. So you got to think about a knight, right? Like a knight has got 3 armor in the second age. And that changes drastically once it goes up to the next stage. But in the third age, it's only got 3 armor. This bad boy is doing 22 damage out of 25 damage to it. So it's a significant amount. Now going to be looking to nullify or neutralize rather the sacred site down here as well. Going to be getting up an outpost, and now dropping an archery range as well. Boit really going ham on this Chinese strategy. You've seen booming China. Have you seen aggressive China? You're about to. You are about to. And now Boit having a bit of a difficult time in the middle of the map. He has got most of the enemy's economy idle here, which is really strong. So you can see there is a shoreline fish that can be picked up by the villager. 2 fishing boats that can actually grab this deep water fish. But they're not doing anything right now. So Boit's very happy. He's managed to neutralize it. Not actually investing in any more fishing boats despite holding the middle there pretty effectively. But this is a little bit of a stalemate. Boit can't push in here. It's quite difficult just because of the outpost and how much damage it will do to enemy ships. Sacred Site's still not actually capped or not neutralized from Boit. Now going to be having an archer coming down and looking to grab it. And now Boit moving forward and looking to put down another outpost. I was going to say another stone tower. Another outpost. Now, keep in mind, these ones here, these are not only able to defend themselves, but they're causing off this attack trigger to go off from Ameria. He's going to be having a difficult time. And this is so annoying. You cannot understate how annoying this is. Just sitting here thinking, right, that you're under attack. Now, this could be anywhere. And the problem is the way that the attack triggers is you might be under attack and it will trigger, okay? But then you might get under attack at a different location and then it won't trigger for that location. And so you'll be pulling your hair out. You'll be like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me I was under attack on 2 different locations, game? Second outpost now going to be coming in. This first one was made outside of the line of sight. I'm suspecting we will see hand cannon slits coming in very shortly. And look how aggressive Boit is being with these. We do have a stable that is going to go down in response because the archery range is observed by his enemy. And now we've got a Dhow coming out on the water. So Boit going to be looking to respond there, trying to save that fishing boat, moving it away. But the Dhow going to be able to put on a bit of damage without managing to actually take it down. Villager still sitting idly inside that outpost of his opponent. And look at Boit coming up with the aggressive outpost already. You can see the hand cannon slits coming through. Now, his opponent had an opportunity right there to pull these villagers. That's 23 villagers. You can pull and you can deny this, drop your own outpost, and you can secure this. But it looks like he may have gone around. He's going to be just dropping a lumber camp on the backside. So will we see Boit actually move to potentially put an outpost over here. I think that's definitely a good play. Boyd even going to be pushing up further. Look at this. Look at this disgusting play from Boyd, literally towering up his enemy's base. How is this even, you know, in Age of Empires 3, we didn't actually have this. There's a little radius around the enemy's base where you can't build towers so close to the enemy's base. But obviously in AoE 4, that is not the case. You can get up in their grill. We see that hand cannon slits coming in as well for this second tower. And this is going to be doing huge damage. If a villager gets anywhere near to this, it's going to two-shot the villager, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Where are those villagers going? Those villagers now moving out and around. It looks like they're going around the other way at this stage. So Boyd potentially moving up towards the north now. Keep in mind, Boyd is probably looking to neutralize any form of gold source. That's what he's going to be looking for. There is a bit of a battle happening out on the ocean. We did see one junk has gone down. A single junk remains here for Boyd. At this point, water's really not that important because, well, Armaria's kind of dying right now. This is bad for him. He's lost his berries. Okay, this berry patch is completely gone. The majority of his villagers are under threat as well. You know, he's barely got these sheep that he can grab. And the wood line, well, I mean, this is not an optimal wood line right now. He's very fortunate that there's no outpost that's been dropped on this side, but I do suspect there is another outpost that's going to be coming up now over on the west side of his base. And this is where it starts to get scary. So the one question I've got is whether Armaria is actually on gold anywhere. So there's no real gold mines for... Oh, up towards the north. Here we go. Okay. Oh, he's actually migrating right now. Did Boyd spot that? I'm trying to work out whether Boyd spotted that. I don't think Boyd spotted that. This outpost is kind of covered by this tree, so I don't think Boyd is aware that those villagers did go up there, because keep in mind, Armaria is going to need a source of gold throughout this game if he wants to age up. He doesn't actually have to pay for techs because he is the Delhi Sultanate, and you guys know Delhi Sultanate doesn't have to pay for techs, they just have to wait for them. But look at those hand cannons coming in, and it's so smart from Boyd as well, just keeping every outpost just a little bit of distance away, but at the same time covered by the second outpost. Very, very smart. You can see right here, this one is going to be able to cover that well and truly, and at the same time, these outposts as well. So this one covers that one, this one covers that. Every single outpost is just going to be, you know, perfectly looking after it. And look at the damage that comes out already on that horseman. The horseman pops out, and it's already down to 74 HP, half HP when it came out. And look at the villagers. Villager actually getting sniped out right now by the hand cannons. And it looks like towards the north, Boyd has managed to find his opponent. Armaria is up here. He finds the gold mine and begins to move up towards this direction. Villagers already heading up here. Going to be putting down another outpost. Is Boyd just outposting all the things at this point? Like, it really feels like he's outposting all the things. Battle in the middle. I mean, this is almost becoming just irrelevant. The question is, what can his opponent do from this perspective? Like, what is there that he can do? So, he's got this going for him. This is a really good thing for him to go for. I think his best bet's actually going to be a market trade. So, first and foremost, he needs to wall up. So, whether he gets a wall across here, this is really important. Try and secure this back line. It's going to be important, okay? Try and recover or try and get... Oh my god, he's even got outposts with hand cannon slits on these sacred sites. He is prepared, isn't he? Jeez Louise, you thought you were going up against just Boyd. No, you're going up against the Chinese god himself, Boyd. That is a different caliber. But now towards the north, so the only way you're really going to be able to get gold, I think the best way to bust this is try and get up to the third age and get men-at-arms. I think that's going to be the best way, but the problem is you're so far behind. Even from this point, you can just see the score difference between it. We do a quick assessment, 34 economic population for Armaria. Compare that to Boyd, he's on 45, so significant economic lead, and now we've got a ram coming in for Boyd. So normally it would be like the defensive player that's going to ram these towers, but it's actually Boyd who's going to use the towers to cover the enemy base. And now we just see GG getting called. Boyd just amazingly taking the game. Armaria tapping out. Once again, fellas, if you've enjoyed this strategy, if you're looking for more content, make sure you check out Boyd. I'll leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.